right, so John Morton ran a trick play versus the Miami Dolphins with Goff lined up at receiver in the joint practices. So let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop videos. So, yeah, he ran a trick play, and he says that if Dan Campbell wants to run trick plays, he will. And he's also said that they're gonna, he got a few things in the bag, anything to do to win. And really, you got to think about it. Even without Ben Johnson, they ran trick plays on special teams quite a few times. So I think Dan Campbell is just the aggressive type, and Sean Payton was the aggressive type. They kicked the onside kick after halftime at the Super Bowl and recovered it versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now you wouldn't be able to do it because you got to declare you're kicking an onside kick now with the new kick rules, which they want to eliminate kickoffs anyway. Which the kickoffs is for the men. The real men on special teams, man, they do that shit. That's for the real men. Because if you ain't got your head on the swivel, they gonna have your body on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, masculinity, anything masculine or associated with masculinity, or people associated with it with aggressiveness and stuff like that. They trying to just get out of America. They're trying to untough the American men, and they're winning. I mean, guys wearing skirts and guys wearing dresses and purses and bonnets. Y'all got ankle bracelets and toe rings. They're winning. Like, masculinity is getting their ass kicked. They getting 21 skunk. But yeah, I mean, but as far as John Morton, I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty much for the most part who Dan Campbell is. I think he likes the trick plays, and I think Ben Johnson was able to draw things up. He was able to draw things up. And he studies so well. That's the thing about John Morton, is he is detailed and creative as Ben Johnson. That's the question. Creative and detailed. And I think possibly, yeah, you're probably going to take some of the trick plays they've done in the past. And really, the Philly special, Detroit ran it first. People forget that. So, of course, they're going to do some things, and he probably see some things. And they got David Shaw there as well, too. So, I'm interested to see how this team looks. But, yeah, I mean, I like the trick plays. They cute. Nice. I really like the ones they was trying versus Dallas. And that really showed that, what Dan Campbell is about. Very humble. He one of those guys, like, remind me of Chuck Daly. Humble guy. To the media, oh, how we going to win this game? Or we going to try hard? But in the locker room, man, I'm about to bust their ass. They ain't fucking with us. And that's how Dan Campbell is, I can tell. Like, come on, y'all. We shouldn't be playing. They don't deserve to be on the field with us. What are y'all doing? Let's turn this shit up. But on the surface, in the media, we just gonna try hard and we're gonna give it our all and all that. That's how it is. But Dan Campbell wants to embarrass you. They building a physical football team. We might not understand some of the draft picks they pick, but I think they're picking genuine football guys that love to be physical, that love to block, that savages. And I like it. But the trick plays, yeah, I enjoy them. I don't want to see them stopping trick plays. I don't want to see them at all. Honestly, I'm going to enjoy Chicago, what their trick plays look like with Ben Johnson. I'm pretty sure he been drawing the offense up for Caleb Williams for quite some time, because it was rumors that he asked Dennis Allen to come coach with him over there in November. So we already knew what it was when we heard that, if that's true. So it'll be interesting to see what they trick plays and what they do. So yeah, but I have a problem when people say, when they don't work. I mean, any play cannot work. A simple handoff can turn into a fumble. A simple, speed out can turn into a pick six. I mean, shit happens. That's why people say, he went for it on fourth down and he's being too aggressive. So you can punt the ball and he could be a punt return for a touchdown. You can punt the ball and they go score anyway. And they take all the time off the clock. So yeah, I mean, I like the aggressive nature of them because you can lose being passive, you can lose being smart. But the thing about it is, when you lose, you can accept it when it's your way. When it's you go out and if you know for being aggressive, hey, I you know what I went down guns blazing. But you know for being passive, okay, I went down gun what I believe in. But if you a passive guy, you went down being aggressive, like damn, that was out of character. You know what I'm saying? You telling yourself, ah man, that was out of character. That ain't me. You know that's not what I. You know. So always stay true to your guns. Always stay true to your guns. Real talk. So, um, but for the most part, and I'm glad that they're. And I think it's more of a Dan Campbell thing. I'm gonna say it again. I think Dan Campbell is the heartbeat of calling those trick plays. I think it's a Dan thing. You know, but I don't know. I'd be interested to see what he draw up and what he cook up. Honestly, so. But golf at receiver is nasty work. So, but other than that, pretty much it, man. But that's who they are. That's who Dan Campbell is. The aggressive football team, creative football team. I think that's why he liked John Morton is because he's a creative offensive coordinator. He's a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? He's creative. And that's what you want. You want guys, every week Ben Johnson was creative. Real talk, every week he was, it was something that he seen, and it just seemed like they were pretty much meal prepping every week. A different meal every week. Some of the things that they like, they see something on film and they had to make an adjustment the next week. They might see how, they playing, St. Brown for a corner route. He may, this week they might sit there and he might act like he's going to a corner and sit or go to the post. So they do little things like that. True gym rat, true, study guys. But they study the game. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the trade line, start playlist for more videos like this. Peace.